Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club for their clubhouse. And we have episode number 3 of Money Matters. And it sure does. I got no money right now, and it definitely matters. So we're gonna go through today's new episode is about direct deposit and basically paychecks and direct deposit. Very important topic. I'm pretty sure that everyone on the sideline, especially the workers here, they know about this. Let's introduce ourselves, please. Give me your name and your age.
Hi, my name is Mia.
Hi, Mia. Energy. I like it. Next, sir.
Hi, my name is Zion and I'm 8 years old.
Welcome, Zion.
Hi, my name is Angelica and I'm 8 years old too.
Welcome, Angelica. All right, guys. Paychecks. Paychecks and direct deposit. Could someone give me a little bit of what you know about? Let's first start with paychecks. All right, what you want, Mia?
The paychecks that your boss gave it to you every day.
Well, not every day. I wish.
But like sometimes.
Your boss gives you your paycheck for whatever job you do.
Like maybe like a supermarket, maybe like you work at school.
Does anyone know anything else about paychecks? What you got?
If you live somewhere else, the money will still go in your account, your bank account.
What do you mean if I live somewhere else?
If you live like maybe in Florida, that you'll still get your money.
I think I know what you're saying. So
Yes, me too.
So yes, but the thing is, it's gonna be hard because if I work here, how's my money going to Florida? But I understand what you're saying. But you're confusing. I think paychecks and direct deposit. I'm talking about paychecks first.
Oh.
Now how do we come up with paychecks? Like who comes up with this? Do you know anything about what's minimum wage?
I don't know.
You know what's minimum wage?
No.
Okay. Does anybody know? Okay. Well, this is very important to know, especially when you're working. Minimum wage is what the state of New York State is willing to pay anyone for their service. The minimum amount that they're willing to pay you. So I think minimum wage now is $15 an hour. So that means that you'll get paid $15, the minimum, for an hour of work. Some people get paid more. Some people get paid, but you can't get paid less. So some people might get paid $18 an hour. That means that they're a little bit above minimum wage. But minimum wage is the least amount that you can make. So if you start off at McDonald's, you're probably getting paid $15 an hour. So these interns that we have, they're getting paid $15 an hour.
So like
I pay for McDonald's for 1,000.
No, you talking about something different.
Nah, I'm just joking.
So I'm talking about people getting paid. So don't play around with people's paychecks. People get emotional.
Does that mean like if you like work like 20 hours a day, do we get like $20?
No. If you get paid 20, if you want to work 20 hours, you have to. And do you guys know how to do multiplication?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you would do 20 hours times $15 an hour. So it's 20 times 15, and that will give you your total of what you're getting paid. Then guess who comes now? The government.
Yes.
And they start taxing you. Taxes for this, taxes for that, Medicare, union, all this stuff. So
taxes,
and then you get that part.
They always
you also
make
have to pay your
rules.
bills.
So now, when you get a job, you kind of negotiate, or your boss tells you, hey, you come in, you get an interview, and you say, I want to work there, and they say, okay, so for what I need you to do, I'm going to pay you the minimum wage, which is $15 an hour. Some people get lucky, and they be like, hey, you already had experience. Stop touching the microphone, please. You already had experience. You worked in a Boys and Girls Club before. You had experience with kids. So we're not going to start you off with minimum wage. We're going to give you $18 an hour. So that means you get paid a little bit more. So there's an hourly rate. Now, I don't know if Ms. Bree told you about this, but there's also another rate. Some people don't get paid by the hour.
They don't?
No.
Do they get paid by working?
They still working, but they don't get paid by the hour. They get another way of payment.
But like, why they
like
don't
working
pay there?
For like working very, very hard?
No, it's still the same, but there's a different way of getting paid. Now, some people can get paid salary.
What's that?
Salary.
Salary,
What is
yes.
salary?
That means that you guys agree, you and your boss, before you hired, you agree on a certain amount of money. They
Oh,
could do salary for the whole year. So let's say they could say, "Hey, the salary I'm gonna give you for the whole year is $52,000."
52,000.
So you'd be like, "Oh my God, that's a lot
Wow.
of money." But when you break it down, there's 52 weeks in a year,
There's like one.
so you're getting paid $1,000 a week. So you could do they could do
Oh
a
my.
yearly salary.
That's
That
a lot
is
of
just
So they do that. Or you could say, some people even break it down quarterly, which is every 3 months, or you could get paid for the month. They might say, okay, your salary for this month is, and they give you the number, and that's your money. It's still reflective, kind of
I
on the minimum wage.
I
You can still find out what you're getting paid. That's the way they do it in the school.
Oh,
So, like in the school, my salary, let's say, is 32,000 for the year.
I don't
So I don't have an hourly rate, but if I wanted to figure it out, I'll be like, okay, they're giving me $32,000. I divide that by 52, and then I'll come up with a number. That's my hourly rate. So you can still figure it out.
So they will even give you 100,000 and like something and stuff.
but
No,
like
no,
not that much.
you're not listening to the numbers I'm giving you. Some people get paid hourly rate. That means that 15 is the least you can get paid. Some people get paid salary, which means that you agree again to getting paid a certain amount for a period of time, whether it's a week, a month, a year, whatever it might be.
But
So there's
paying
two ways.
bills.
Now, not only salary, we also have to put that money somewhere. So what do we do with that money?
Bank account.
Big
What?
account.
Bank
Okay, you
account.
put it in the bank account. Don't get me scared.
Or,
Put it in the bank account.
or maybe you could put in your
You put it in the mattress,
yeah, or
but you
your
don't know.
credit
There's a
card.
lot of bed bugs and all types of
ATM?
stuff.
or you could put a
money.
credit card.
Well, a credit card and a debit card is kind of different.
Huh?
Okay, a debit card is basically a card that's linked to your checking account.
But like I saw people that they do it.
Yeah, I mean, you have a card and you go to the bank and you can take money in and out. But a credit card is totally different than a debit card.
But like I saw my mom put money in her credit card.
She probably put money in her debit account. This is the difference. A credit card, you go to a certain place, you fill out an application, they check your score, and they say, okay, you have a good credit score. We're gonna give you a maximum of $1,000. That's the most that you could spend with this particular plastic card. Now, what happens is that every time you use that plastic card, they charge you interest. You don't have no money. They charge you interest. So every time you use it, they keep charging you, keep charging you, keep charging you. Now, a debit card is different because if you have $100 in the bank and you have a debit card, every time you take out money, it's coming out from that $100 you have. So when you have no money, you have no money. And if you got only 12 cents in there, you can't take no money out. So it's different. A credit card, they charging you interest for it. It works on your credit, and a debit card is how much money you put in the bank.
But
Oh my
like,
gosh.
I saw some people in these.
Yeah, they look very similar,
Wait.
the cards. So you
the-
can't tell the difference.
These days, the cars are too expensive.
What card you talking about?
So like they said that in the news that the cars are too.
Yeah, to use the card is very expensive. Oh, sometimes it's 23 points average or something like that, 23% to
And
use it.
I bought my car for 400.
You talking about you got me confused. What are you talking about? What car you bought for 400? Are we talking about a credit card? Are we talking about a automobile? What are we talking about?
We're talking about money matters.
I know. Come on, I know we talking about money matters. This is episode number 3. This is about paychecks and direct deposit. You going somewhere else with it? Leave your headphones on. If not, I'm gonna turn you off. Thank you. Anything else that we know about this direct deposit, well, especially direct deposit? What's the most important thing about direct deposit? It says it right in the words that the money gets directly deposited.
Oh yeah.
That's it. It's the most important part. Believe me, we don't care about nothing else but that money. When we wake up like this in the middle of the night. Sometimes I check in the middle of the night. I ain't gonna lie to you. When it's payday, sometimes
I do
I look
it
at 12 o'clock and I be like, let me check if something is in there. Not yet. So they might put it in like
do
at
you
1 o'clock
check
in the
your-
morning or something. But I tell you this much, I check it again when I wake up in the morning.
Do you like check your how much money you have?
Yeah, I check all the time, especially when you have a wife because she uses a lot of your money. So you need to check to make sure that she don't use all your money.
Yeah.
So
nice.
so you need to check that.
And then if you buy everything expensive for your wife, you get like maybe less money lost.
Well, you never win with that. You never win with a wife. She's always gonna use your money.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yes.
What about paying your bills?
Paying your bills. Why is it important?
Because
You can answer some of
Wait,
those questions.
I have
Wait,
one.
why is it important to pay your bills?
if you pay your it's important to pay your bills because then you won't they'll kick you out of your house
Oh,
and you won't
definitely.
be
Like,
and you won't live there or
Wait.
they'll turn off your electricity.
Yes. If you don't pay the electricity, guess what? There'll be no internet, no television. There'll be no game stations. There'll be probably no phone because your phone will be dead because you don't know where to charge it. So it's very important to pay the bills that you agreed to pay. And usually bills are paid when you pay your bills.
I pay my bills.
I don't know when you pay your bills. But when are bills normally paid? Like once a month.
maybe like
Like I pay my cell phone once a
maybe
month.
like maybe like a few months.
No, once a month. Every month you pay the bills. The days are changed. The days are different. But usually by the end of the month, that's what people say. At the end of the month, I don't have no money
But
because
they-
they're paying bills.
But they said that you can like change it to
Well, you could pay bills. You could pay different things at different times, but you do have to pay it once a month. Like if I don't pay my cell phone by the 22nd, then I don't have a cell phone. If the cell phone's disconnected.
If wait, can I talk about?
Well, you're talking regardless. So go ahead.
I'm talking about the electricity.
Okay.
So if you like maybe like if you like leave the light on, it'll like your light is going to be blowed because
No,
it's gonna be
if you
black.
keep it on, or you could blow out the light bulb. Yeah. But if you keep the lights on, that's why sometimes parents always tell you, go around and turn off the light for your room. Turn
Yeah,
off the
my
light
mom
for the
does
bathroom.
that.
Okay, she does that. So sometimes they do that because if you're not in that room when the light is on, that means that you're using energy, and if you're using energy, that means you're using Con Edison, and that means
Like
that the bill will go up. That's why always the bills go up, like in January. I mean, not in January. In the summertime.
I saw an app that you can check your electricity.
I don't know that app.
oh,
You probably there's probably an
I
app
think
now
I
that you can
used to
check it.
heard that. I think I used to see one of those apps. My mom has that.
And then you know what? There's some people that don't pay electricity.
Oh my god.
Who?
I'm one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh
What?
I
no!
don't pay it. I don't pay it. My
Please,
building
have to
doesn't.
pay it.
No, my building doesn't charge me for electricity.
Wait,
No.
you don't pay your bills?
No,
So how
I
you
didn't say I don't pay my bills. I said I do not pay for electricity.
So how are you gonna see?
They don't charge for electricity in my building.
Wow.
And then you know who else don't charge for electricity?
Who?
The projects.
The projects.
Yes. If you live in the PJs, you don't pay for
Wow.
electricity.
Oh my.
You don't pay. You don't pay that.
No, I don't pay electricity.
But what if you pay your
I pay my rent.
no?
But
What if you?
and then this
What
is
if you
gonna
pay?
happen.
What do you pay your electricity right now?
I don't pay it. I don't have electricity. I mean, I have electricity, but it's part of the building. So as I pay my rent, electricity is included. So I don't have a separate bill for electricity.
So you need to like.
But I do have a separate bill for cable.
So you need to like pay your So you need to pay your rent.
Yes. And that includes
Do it
that
now.
includes my electricity.
You need to do it.
No, I already did it.
Oh.
Then some people, if you have a house, oh man, if you have a house, there's even more bills. You know what? If you have a house, you got to pay for water.
What? Oh
Yes, you got
Wait,
to pay
what
for
about a-
water.
wait, what
So
about
that
a
means that
building?
your mom will tell you get out the shower after 2 minutes because she don't want you to run up her water bill. So you pay for water if you have a house.
Yeah,
I
just
didn't know that.
Yeah.
that like when my grandma. I was at Antigua for the summer.
Oh, that's a
and
nice place to be.
And and my grandma said that we had to pay our water bills because the water was being used too much,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't working the next day.
Oh, they shut you down
So
in
that
Antigua
means
quick.
so that so that means
One day fee.
that means we had to my grandma had to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And it like cost about like it didn't cost a lot. It only just cost like $10.
Okay.
And my grandma had like $100 bill.
Okay, so she paid her bill and then the water went back on.
Yeah.
So in some places you pay water also. So that's a
I have a question.
yes, that's your question.
I have my question is that like how you don't pay it.
Well, like I just told you, it's part of
I know, but
it's part of the rent for the building.
but
Instead of everybody paying a separate light bill, it's included in their rent.
but like how's your daughter gonna like
No,
see it?
I just told you. If I pay my rent, I'm paying my light at the same time. It's part of the
Like,
same bill.
Each
Wait,
day can you
It's not a
pay
separate
it?
one. No,
But
you pay
wait,
once a month.
What's the ish?
Yes.
What if you like don't pay for like your water and the electricity?
What happens?
Well, if you have an apartment, you normally don't pay for water.
Wow.
But if you don't pay for your electricity and you have an electricity
What
bill, then they cut your electricity.
What
and then you don't have them.
happens if you don't pay your water bills?
If you have a water bill and you do not pay it, like he just told you, grandma didn't pay it. In Antigua, where was you at? Antigua?
I was at Antigua.
Antigua. His grandmother might have forgot to pay the bill. It was
Or
overlooked
maybe-
or whatever.
or
Guess
this
what?
is
They
what
shut you down like a
she-
hose.
Wait, Mr.
Close you
Ish.
down, no water.
Mr. Ish. She actually noticed that there was no more water. So as soon as she noticed it, she just paid the bills.
Okay, so that she.
And my I always when I take a bath, I always close it.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're paying for water.
And my mom even lets me to have a credit card.
She lets you get a
I
credit
already
card?
have a credit card.
And
Nice.
my brother.
I was thinking about getting one for my daughters. They keep sending me in the bank, like, oh, show them how to use a credit card.
Yeah, because I saw one of like for kids credit
Yeah, it's a
card.
kid's credit card.
Yes.
You can even get like a bank card even though you're not even like even though you're not even 18.
Yeah, well,
You can still get it.
If you do some chores and all that stuff, you could get your bank account and your parents to give you some money.
I always
Well, guys,
do chores.
one more question. Go ahead.
Soon I will have a bank account because I have too much money in my piggy bank.
Oh, well, you know what?
gosh.
There's never a problem with having too much money.
I feel like
Appreciate it when they open that bank account. Let me know so you could you get some snacks for us.
I feel like Angie's gonna win the the
Yeah, me
saving
too.
contest because
She probably saves the most.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna win. All right, guys, let's say our goodbyes.
bye.
Peace out.
Let's go.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
All right, guys, Money Matters, episode number 3. Deposit that check. Make sure you got that direct deposit if you don't do that. See you guys later. Bye.